Hello, I'm Cassia Faye Hayden. Welcome to my channel. I've got a little helper here today with me, my sweet Katarina. Um, the reason why she's sitting here helping me today is she's gone into her first heat, and because she's so little, she can't really fight off the boys. I know you do. Yeah. So she's needing me to protect her. And the reason I have to protect her from the boys is because um female cats don't enjoy it. So when it happens, they kind of tend to scream, and the response that Siren has to a screaming cat is to attack them. So I don't want her to be attacked because the boys are horny. So yeah, I mean, to in my opinion, safety is more important than getting laid. So so I mean, if I gotta keep her safe until she gets out of heat, and I'm sure if not by the next heat, then the heat after that, she'll be big enough to be able to defend herself. But she's just a wee little girl. I know she looks big on my lap, but that's because I'm little. So she is just a wee little itty bitty girl. Like if you guys know how big Magic Mixies are, comparison to her with a Magic Mixie, I mean, really, she's not big. She's not big at all. She's very tiny. So, um, but anyway, so I wanted to do this video because, um, I kind of was excited about getting the necklace in the mail that I hadn't gotten yet, that I'd been waiting for, and I'm not quite as excited as about it as I was before now that I've seen it. But I do still need to review it for you guys because I've been talking about it. So, um, it might tell you guys, like, if you're looking for something that's more fancy like I was, not to buy it. But if you're looking for something cutie patootie, I still wear it, but it's not what I was looking for, and I'm kind of a little bit disappointed. I'm not disappointed enough to not still keep it and wear it, but I'm disappointed for the fact that I thought it was a lot more fancy than it turned out to be. But there's that, and also on my way home yesterday from check-in with Siren. It wasn't Siren's check-in, it was mine. Um, but I bring him with me because Sam can't really take me on those days, and he just sits out in the car anyway. He would just sit out in the car anyway if he were to come with me. So it would just kind of be pointless. But for him, and so I bring Siren with me because to get there I have to walk, and I can barely walk. It's a long enough distance to where I need both him and my walker. So and when winter comes, I still need to train him in order to enough to um when winter comes be able to lean on him more, so I have to bring him with me anyway. Even if the walker was enough support, because at any moment my legs could give out, and I could not be able to hold myself up with the walker, and I'd have to have him sit with me to protect me and while people are walking by, until I could get back up and start walking again. Because like people will walk up to somebody who's sitting on a walker and just start bothering them. It's a thing, and I don't know why. It's just weird. Like, dude, if we're in the middle of the sidewalk sitting on our walker, there's a reason, and it's usually because our legs aren't working. Leave us alone. So um let us rest until we can walk again. But so in the winter, my walker will not be able to go through the snow. So in the winter, I'll only have him to lean on. Today, it feels like I ran a 10K. My legs barely want to move. It really, um, what are they called? I just mentioned it to Sam. I forget words because I have really bad uh, fibromyalgia, and I'm also dyslexic and ADHD, so I forget words a lot. Where is it? My calves. That's the word. This part of the leg. I knew what it was. I just couldn't remember the word for it. But this part of the leg, my calves feel like I ran a 10K. My thighs hurt too. My hips hurt. My knees hurt. Um, my knees and my hips keep giving out, but my calves feel like I ran a 10K. So, and I barely even walked, like for me, that's hard, but for normal people, that is not far. So, should give you a good idea of how messed up my body is. Um, but so, like I said, in the winter, I need to have him trained enough. Even though I need him with me using the walker now, I need him trained enough to where he can hold me up the whole trip for the winter, because I won't be able to do it without my walker. It's going to be even harder on my body in the winter, even if I were able to use my walker, and um, I won't be able to use my walker because of snow. So I have a feeling that none of the roads, or even if some of the roads are, that some of the roads at least will not be plowed, and I will not be able to get my walker through. So it's just going to have to be leaning on him the whole way there and the whole way back. But unless Sam is able to take me. But we'll see. But so we were on our way back home from check-in, and we walked by a house that frequently does leave stuff outside at their garbage area for people in the park to take, because there's like a cut in between the the fence where people can go through if they need to kind of take a shortcut to get where they need to go, rather than go all the way around the streets, and it just cuts the walking time in half. It's very convenient and very helpful. And this, yeah, go that way, because no, Mordred, no, 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 Mordred. And that's why I wanted her to go that way. Stop it. You can't look at me. Look at me. You can't have her. Okay? Leave her alone. All right? Leave her be. Why don't you come see mommy instead, okay? Come here. Come here. Oh, come here, poopy butt. There we go. Well, it's not on my sweater, though. Okay. All right. On your blanket. All right. There we go. It's like, I don't want to be over here. I want to chase her. But anyway, this night, I don't know if it's a lady or a guy or who it is, but because I've never actually seen them, but I'm assuming lady because it's usually feminine stuff that's in there. Um, but so whoever leaves this stuff out, they're like basically just cleaning out their stuff and leaving it for whoever happens by it that might need it. And I think that's very nice that they just leave it out there like that for whoever may or may not come across it and might need it. That's really nice, because I mean, clearly they know that people from the park go by there a lot, and we may not be able to afford certain things. So it's really nice that they leave stuff out. So we came upon a couple bags of the stuff that they left out this time on our way home, and it's right next to the fence. So um, like they know that the people taking it are probably from the park. But anyway, so we found a lot of good. I found a lot of good stuff in there, because obviously Siren wasn't the one digging through it. He was sitting next to me while I was digging through it, but still. Um, but so I found my mom last year for Christmas got me this, like, I don't remember if it was Christmas or my birthday. I think it was Christmas though. Got me this little thing that looks kind of like a candle. It's supposed to look like a candle, but it like lights up and then it changes colors. And stop it. I don't want you chasing her. and it's really pretty, and it like does steam, and you can put like essential oils in it to make it smell good. Just not lavender. I had it actually came with a lavender one, and I had to give that one to her because I'm allergic to lavender, and she forgot. So if she'd remembered, she would have already taken it out, and she'd be like, if you're wondering why there's a missing bottle in there, it was lavender. That's probably what she would have said. I'm assuming that's what she would have said, but she forgot that I'm allergic to lavender. So I'm like, Mom, you're gonna have to take this bottle out of here because I can't even touch the bottle in case it's been leaking. So, she's like, "Oh, why?" I'm like, "Cause I'm allergic to lavender. I like everything else. I just can't touch that particular bottle. I love it though." And I do. I love it. It's absolutely beautiful. And it's like my favorite little winter thing because, while I'm running the oven to heat the house, it gets really stuffy in here. So you got to run steam in the house to be able to breathe and not get bloody noses because I frequently get bloody noses from heat in the winter. It's an issue. Stop it. I know you don't want to be held right now, buddy. But I don't want her chased, okay? I tell you what. If you don't chase her, I will let you go. But if you chase her, I'm going to get you. I'm going to make you sit by me. Okay? Alright? Leave her be, okay? You do that for Mommy? What do you think? Leave her be. Alright? Leave her be. Alright, so, and I needed to put him down anyway, because I needed to get up to show this to you guys. But this is what she got me. Isn't it adorable? It's really pretty. It does kind of look like a candle, and I love this part. Look how pretty that is. It's got little flowers on it. And it kind of has, like, little bubbles in it, like it would have if it was an actual real candle. But, yeah, obviously you unplug it because you don't want to get water on your plug. That's just not safe. So you unplug it and you take this part off. All right, that's the candle top. It's not really a candle because it's kind of like, I think it's glass, but it could be plastic. It feels like glass, but it could be plastic. And then you take this part off. Hi, Katerina. Okay, and then you fill it up to the line, and then you put it back together. Obviously, it's out of water right now. I should fill it back up. You put it back together. You plug it back in, obviously, because you kind of need to plug it in to make it work, right? And then, where are you at? You push this button to turn it on, and then this button to make it light up. And it's awesome, right? Awesome. So it steams and makes it so I don't get bloody noses in the middle of the winter. I mean, it doesn't stop the bloody noses completely, but it does help. I still get bloody noses just from going outside in the cold and then coming back in, but at least with it, it's been a lot less bloody noses. So in that bag, the reason I brought that up, because in that bag of stuff, I found, come here, I've got a tablet right there. Well, not a tablet, but a Nook right there, and I don't want to get it wet. So I think it's empty, but it is. It's empty. But better safe than sorry, right? So I found this thing, which is exactly the same thing, only like the more expensive version. It's entirely plastic, but it looks like real wood. I mean, it's very realistic looking. It really looks like wood. And it's got a much bigger well for the water, to put the water in it. And it looks to me kind of like one of those calla lilies. Doesn't it look like a calla lily to you guys? I think it looks like a little wooden calla, well, a big wooden calla lily. Because that's kind of what calla lilies kind of look like, just kind of like that. That's what calla lilies look like. And then you've got right here is the mist where it like does its thing, and then right here is a light, but it lights up this strip right here. It looks kind of cool. I like it, and it'll make it so I can breathe and make it so I get less bloody noses. So I've got two of them now. And then I've also got a little um uh, come here, babe. A little electric teapot that I plug in for the same thing as well. But that you kind of got to watch, because if it runs out of water, you could really burn it up. So you kind of got to pay attention to that one a little bit more. If those run out of water, they'll shut off. But that doesn't shut off if it runs out of water. So you got to keep your eye on the electric teapot. But it is very useful in the winter when I need it. Plus, I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just use it to make my my cocoa. And hi, Merlin. Get off. You know you're not supposed to be up there. Yeah, you know better. You knock my crap down and I'm gonna knock you, young man. That's right. But, I mean, that's what it's for. I could make my cocoa with it and my oatmeal with it. And, that's what I use my actual teapot for. Um, I mean, you're supposed to use it to make tea, but who says you can't make instant oatmeal and instant cocoa and, instant coffee and whatnot with it? Because, I mean, why not? It all works the same. Just because I don't like tea. So that's one thing that we found in there. I also found a nice pair of Merlin. Now you're doing it. Get down. Get down. Now. Thank you. I also found a nice pair of summer shoes that actually fit me. They're labeled as like a 37, but they must be they must be sized as for kids because they actually fit me. I am a child size shoe. So I am only 4'10". I am literally a midget. Literally. I am a legal midget. I'm not unproportionate. I'm fat, but I'm not unproportionate. I'm just incredibly short. Everything on me is proportionately short. So I have short arms, I have short legs, I have short torso, I have short everything. I'm not like what people would imagine all midgets to be. Not all midgets look like that, I promise you. There's nothing wrong with looking like that. But everything on me is proportionate, except for the fact that I'm fat. But that's more the fact that I'm almost 40. Then, than my height. When I was in school and before I had a vet and like right after I had a vet, I was like 85. I was a stick. Was a stick. So literally I was like that big around. That's literally how big my waist was. And seriously, Sam can put his whole hand around my wrist and have like that much room left over between his fingers. I'm tiny. But I found shoes that actually fit me. That's like a never happens kind of occurrence. You find something for free that actually fits my feet. That doesn't happen. The only way that happens is if it's like child stuff that people are throwing out. But that's kind of why I like when I find child stuff, because it fits me. Yeah. But so and then I found some clothes in there that actually fit me. You can tell that the pants were hemmed because they are literally my height, and they are literally just the right size in the waist. And they were, you can tell just by looking at them that they were hemmed. They were not hemmed well, but they were hemmed. I mean, I could fix it if I didn't have like barely nothing left in my sewing box. Um, but there's a reason for that, but it's my fault because I didn't put it in a box. So it fell in Sam's shed, and Sam's shed doesn't have a floor. Its floor is all dirt. So everything in my sewing box that was in my sewing box is gone. So it is what it is. It's my fault. I didn't box it, and I thought it would be fine, but I forgot that the latch on it doesn't stay closed. So, I mean, I knew that. Sam did not know that. So, I should have put it in a box knowing the latch doesn't stay closed. So, yeah. I mean, it looks like it would because it just swings, you know. You would think that if it swung into the little hole, that it's going to stay latched, right? Not bump it and it just pop open. You know, like that's nobody's fault but my own. But anyway, um so yeah, I found some clothes in there. It was mostly socks, but and you know, some other things. Um, but not actual underwear, but you know, things that women my age have to wear to hide this. But Sam doesn't get why I like to wear that kind of stuff because he doesn't care what I look like. He thinks I'm beautiful no matter what I wear, if I suck in my belly or not. But he thinks I'm gorgeous. But anyway, I'm so lucky to have a man like him. I'm so lucky. Like like people don't know. Like people like judge him all the time. They've never met him, but they talk shit about him even though they've never met him. And I try to explain to them how great he is to me, and they're like, "Well, then how come you live alone in a place that's not safe with your house falling apart and um and you know, he's got this nice house?" And I'm like, "Do you guys not realize how much he does for me?" How well he treats me. I know what it's like to be on the other end where you've got the worst guy on the planet. And like, I'm telling you, people really need to stop talking shit about Sam to me because they don't know. They really don't know. Never met him, but they want to talk shit. But even the people who have met him, who have seen how kind and polite and sweet he is and how quiet he is around them, when he could say quite a bit and is polite enough not to say anything but be polite, um still they go behind his back and talk shit. They don't want to keep doing that because one of these days I'm going to go off on them. I could mention some names, but I'm not gonna, because I think it's rude to mention names when someone's doing something wrong. Um, they know who they are. You don't need to call them out on public media. You know, they know what they did. But anyway, so um, yeah. So I found some clothes in there. I found that in there. But what I was very shocked about is in the bottom I found of the bottom of the bag, like I think they were trying to make it. Oh yeah, I found a rug in there and some potty pads for Siren for when I have to, you know, leave the house to go grocery shopping and whatnot, or put him to bed at night. And then I found like this little baby blanket in there. It was really cute. Um, Looks like they bleached it to the point where the words just came off. But you can tell that it had a lamb on it, um, and like that that prayer that you put kids down to bed with, the leave her alone. The now I lay me down to sleep. Um, but so but it washed off most of the way. But so then at the bottom, the very bottom, like it was like meant to be like a surprise treasure for whoever picked up that bag, was a shit ton of jewelry. And that's why I'm doing this video today. I'm already a half hour in just talking about whatever random stuff. I apologize. And then I'm gonna get to the jewelry. I'm sorry. I know I go on and on and on. But anyway, so I'm going to start with that piece of jewelry that I've been waiting for from Amazon. My hair is bugging me. That I've been waiting for because I was expecting it to be much nicer than it turned out to be. So I'm just reaching behind the camera right now, just unhooking it from my necklace thing. That I normally keep in my bedroom, but I left it out so I can go through the jewelry. And I did already paint the backside of the charm and the hooks to the earrings. So I'm gonna look goofy for a minute here. See, this is why I wear child size hats, because adult size hats do not fit me, because I am a child size person. So, I mean, they're really cute. It's really cute, but it's way too big to be considered fancy. Now, I bought it for a reason though. I didn't buy it because I expected to go anywhere fancy or anything like that. I bought it because my grandma has this beautiful heart necklace and earring set. And it's not real what's the word I'm looking for? Snooty looking. It's not snooty looking at all. It's very simple. But she wanted me to have it when she passed away. She always told me that every single day, she would tell me, someday this will be yours. And it was made from her grandmother's earrings. The necklace that she has, and the earrings, and her wedding ring were all made from like this gargantuan set of earrings that her mother had, that were real diamonds, that my grandpa had the engagement ring and wedding ring and the earrings and the necklace made for her as an engagement present. So she never in her life, ever once, except for cleaning, ever took this necklace and earrings off, ever. And because she never took them off, and because they meant so much to her, see, they're just too big to actually feel like hers, you know? I saw it online and I thought, that looks like it could be the closest thing I might get to it, because my mom's never going to give it to me. And I've asked her and asked her and asked her, and I don't think she's ever going to give it to me. And I think the reason is because it's worth so much. Because it's made with real diamonds. But so that's what I was trying to go for, like just kind of have something that looks like hers or could be similar to hers and remind me of hers. I mean, granted, hers are not dangle earrings. Hers aren't even technically stud earrings. They are those very old-fashioned, fancy schmancy stud earrings that have screws on the back. You have to screw them on so they will not fall off by accident, no matter what you do. So that's how much they're worth. They're so the diamonds in them are worth so much that my grandpa had them put into earrings that will never get lost as long as you're wearing them. So um but that's, I mean, that's not why I want it. I want it because I've seen her wear it every single day of her life for my whole childhood, you know, and my whole teenage life. And they mean to me as much as she meant to me, you know. They're priceless to me. It doesn't matter to me how much they might be worth financially, but um to me they're worth so much more than that. You know, to me, if someone offered me way more than they were even worth, I'd be like, no. It's You can't replace my grandma. You can't give me money for something that meant so much to her and expect me to want to take it. That's just not a thing that's going to happen. So I was hoping that this would be something that would be fancy enough to remind me of her when I wear it, but it's just too. Leave her alone. It's just too big and childish looking. I mean, I'll still wear it. You know, I'll definitely still wear it because I kind of like cutesy stuff. But I think I'm just going to have to look for something more high quality um, to get the effect that I was looking for, um, to remind me of her, to feel like, you know, less childish and more, you know, this means something, you know. And it's going to be impossible to find anything like what she has. Um, I'm just going to have to find something about as close as I can get. um, so, I mean, I've been looking for over a decade now for a necklace and earrings that comes close to hers, and I still have been falling short. Um, every time I find something that I think might, by the time I get it, I realize it's not even close, and it's not gonna have that emotional effect on me. Um, it's been really hard trying to find emotionally, not just physically, but emotionally. It's been really hard to find something that matches up to that for me. Um, and I feel like I just got to keep trying because, you know, I want to feel like she's with me, you know? So, I mean, I'll still wear it. It's still cute. You know, it's still adorable. I'll still wear it, but it's not going to be able to do what I was hoping it would be able to do for me. Um, I'm not butthurt by it. I am a little bit. You know, to the point where it's not going to do what I want, but I'm not butthurt to the point where I don't want it, you know, that I won't wear it. It's still pretty. It's just it's not going to do for me what her necklace does for me. So, you know, it's pretty, you know. I just wish I would have picked something else, I guess, to try to, you know, get that feeling. But that's why I bought this for my birthday, is to try to feel closer to my grandma. But anyway, now that I showed that to you guys, the one that I actually bought on Amazon is pretty though. It is very cute. I want to go through the stuff that I found yesterday. And I'm going to start with the stuff that I put in a bag to give to Mom and Avea because it's not really me and they might like it. And I'm not very good at being able to come up with money for gifts for them. So they kind of end up with stuff that I find that I think they'll like, but I don't really care for. Um, that I think they would really like some of this stuff. I don't know. I hope so. There's this little pendant that is clearly handmade. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I think it's supposed to be a tree. Like this side is supposed to be, I think, winter. And I think this side, I don't know if you guys can see the little lines on it, but I think this is supposed to be a tree and these are supposed to be branches. Whoever did it did a good job. It's not very me. And I think either Mom or Avea might like that. I do. I'll let... Hey, guys, leave her alone. Siren, you too. I'll let them decide which one of them ends up with it. Next time I see them. I don't know when the next time I see them will be because I was kind of told that I can't be around Nicole right now until my situation is over. Nicole is my stepsister, and I don't think that's fair, honestly, because if I can't be around my stepsister, that means I can't go to Christmas with my family. So to me, that kind of just seems wrong. That means I either have to hope to be invited to Christmas with my boyfriend's family, who kind of tend to not, or and I don't get to see my daughter for Christmas, my daughter, on Christmas. That's not fair. Or I end up spending it alone here with the cats and the dog. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll get lucky and maybe Sam's family will invite me. We'll see. They invited me for Thanksgiving, so that's nice. I appreciate that. And and I mean, next year I'll be able to see them because it'll be over by then because it ends on in March. So I'll be able to see my daughter next year for Christmas at least, and possibly next year for Thanksgiving. Oops, I dropped that. Where did it? Oh, there it is. But I know that they're not allowed to tell you that you can't see your family. But that's what my probation officer said, that I can't see anyone in my family that is violent or has done criminal acts or is on probation themselves. And unfortunately, my stepsister is on probation at the moment, and I don't want to say for what, because like I said, I don't give names when I'm talking about other what people have done wrong, because it's not fair to them. And she is trying to better herself. She is trying. She is doing what she can. She's trying to get better, and she has been very kind to me the last few times I've seen her. So, I don't want people judging her. So it's not her fault that I'm not going to Christmas this year at my family's house. It's more because I don't want to get in trouble with my probation officer. I figure even if it sounds like it's something that's sketchy and made up, I better not do it, just in case. Better safe than sorry, right? I don't think it's fair, but it is what it is. Just is what it is. I think that this would look really pretty on here, on this little bracelet here. I bet that would really make that look nice. I think I might take that apart and put it together like that. But so I found this bracelet with all that stuff. It's kind of worn out, but I think Avea or Mom might like it. But yeah, I think that's supposed to come apart. Is that one bead or two? I can't tell. I think it might be two beads just stuck together. I'll figure it out later. But I found this also, and I think that that would look really nice on this bracelet. I think it would definitely make it look a lot better. And I think they'd like it like that. If I can get it on there, we'll see. I'll have to look at it and see how I can. And if you're noticing that some of the jewelry has a little bit of white stuff on it, it's because I had to wash it after it was in a bag with salt rock crystals, so it still has a little bit of the salt rock crystal on it. So I am going to get that off. I am going to scrub it better and get it off. But it's not like from the jewelry itself. It's just, it was in a bag with a salt rock crystal. Actually, I think I might, real quick, just try to pry this apart with my pliers right here. Oops. I think I just knocked out one of the gems from one of the beads. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It might just be one bead, like one focal bead, but I think it's two beads just stuck together. Might be two beads soldered together, who knows, but I don't know. I'll probably try to take that apart and put that on there later, and hope that somebody likes it. And then I found this pin that's shaped like a fish. I don't really care for fish that much. They're not really my thing. What are you doing? Sarah, leave my floor alone. Stop it. I will spank you if you keep tearing up my floor. Stop. So, fish aren't really my thing, but Mom and Nevaeh like fish. And it's got gems all over it, and it's a nice little brooch. I think they might like it. So I'm definitely going to, next time I see them, give them that. And this I thought was pretty, but I don't really care for I don't really care for owls. They're not really my thing. But it's really pretty though, and I think one of them might like it. So there's that. And this looks like it could be adjusted smaller, but it looks to me like it's big. It would be big, really big for me. So I think it would fit Avea. So if Avea likes owls, I think she would like this. I think it's pretty. I think she'd like it. I'm just not really into owls, but maybe she is. I don't know. I don't know what she likes anymore. She keeps changing it every time I see her, and the more I talk to her, which isn't very often because she won't talk to me, the more I learn that the stuff she's interested in is more and more and more expensive stuff I can't afford. So, yeah. But hopefully she'll like some of the things that I have. Get out of the food bag. You have food. And then there's this necklace. I don't know if anybody will like it over there or not. I think it's supposed to be like a raven or maybe an eagle. Pat's really into eagles, but I can guarantee he wouldn't want this because maybe to put up in his car or something. But he couldn't wear it and he wouldn't wear it. I mean, it would fit me. So if he did want it, it would probably be to put it up in his car because he's got a thing for eagles. But I'd probably let them decide over there who would want it. I think it was handmade. Looks handmade. Kind of Indian type style, I think. So probably somebody over by the casino or trying to sell stuff at the casino probably made it. Who knows? But it's cute. You never know. Maybe Maybe somebody over there will like it. And then there's this little Native American dream catcher thingy. And I figure somebody can just put on something. It's just a charm if they want it. I made a beautiful dream catcher several years ago on my loom. I don't know if she still has it or not. It was a lot of work too. Those things, when you make them on a loom, they are a lot of work. Stop it, you guys. Hey, leave her alone. Jesus Christ. And then there's this little locket. I don't know if you can see it very well or not. It's got a lot of like knots on it. I think it's pretty. But I don't know what I'd ever use a locket for, to be perfectly honest. And it doesn't stay closed very well, but it's pretty. Maybe they'll want it. Maybe. And then there's this pretty charm here. I already have one very similar to it that I got in that same bag that I like better. But it's very pretty, very pretty, and I think maybe somebody over there might like it. So there's that. And then there's stuff that I had from moving in that I found in my house that I might give them. Like there's this little clip that's shaped like a moth, a gold moth. I guess you could wear it this way and like have like a little genie ponytail or something. I mean, if I do that, I might keep it, but I mean, we'll see. And then there's this one. I don't really wear clips like this because they don't stay in my hair. And if they don't stay in my hair, they might not stay in Nevaeh's hair very well. So this might be something Mom ends up with. And I think Mom might like it because she likes butterflies. She likes a lot of the things that I like. I mean, I think it's really pretty. It's just, I can't get it to stay in my hair. My hair's too thick for it, which is kind of funny because it's been falling out all year. So it's still too thick to wear stuff like this. So, I'll probably give this one to Mom because it probably won't work in Nevaeh's hair either because her hair is like, I've never seen hair so thick. Even when I was little, my hair was not as thick as hers, and my hair was always very thick, like very thick. Mom doesn't even know because like she didn't take care of my hair when I was really little. But that was my grandma's work right there, taking care of my hair when I was little. But I mean, it's never come anywhere close to being as thick as Nevaeh's hair is. So, and my mom's all like, I think she got that from Tracy's side of the family, my ex's mom, because his sister, who actually gets that from her dad's side of the family, so not even from the same bloodline, because they don't have the same dads. None of the kids there have the same dads. Well, except for the other three boys, they all have the same dad. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 kids. She has 6 kids, and only 3 of them have the same dad. But I mean, that doesn't really matter. But so Mom's all like, I think she got that from Tracy's side of the family. No, she didn't, because Nevaeh is not related to her Aunt Autumn's dad. Nevaeh is related to Tracy and her mistake of DNA's dad. So yeah, who don't have thick hair on their side of the family. She got it from our side of the family. It's just thicker than mine ever was. My grandma had thick hair too. Like my mom was telling me that she thinks Avea got her assets from that side of the family also. I think she forgets that both my grandma and I and she do not have small breasts. My mom is a size C. My grandma was a size C. My aunt was a size C. I'm a double D. My daughter is not small breasted. But you know what? Both her aunts have small breasts. Her grandma has small breasts. She gets her breasts, her assets from our side of the family. The only thing that she got from their side of the family that my mom's trying to tell me that she got from our side is her lactose intolerance. The woman is so confused. She doesn't even know these people. And apparently she's forgetting what came from our side and what didn't. What our family has and what our family doesn't. It's hilarious. It's so funny. Like, I had to explain to my mom the other on multiple occasions actually that just because my daughter has lactose intolerance from her dad doesn't mean that mom has lactose intolerance. Just because she has it. We have IBS, which can show which can cause both an issue with not being able to go and an issue with being able to go too much. It's random. It does it whatever it feels like whenever it feels like. That's why it's called IBS. Our bowel is irritable. It doesn't know what it wants. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm watching you. Stop it. So, yeah, that's why it's called IBS. Nobody knows why it's called irritable bowel syndrome. Nobody knows what it wants. It only knows what it wants when it wants. It just does what it wants when it feels like. If that made any sense. But anyway, so yeah. On multiple occasions I had to explain to her that in order to be lactose intolerant, you have to actually be lactose intolerant. She did not get it from us. I can eat cheese until the cows come home and it will still bind me up. And then once in a while, on a very blue moon, I'll get the poops. I could have had a lot of cheese the day before that. I could have had no cheese the day before that. It doesn't matter. It is what it is. But it's just funny. The hypochondria in this woman, I tell you what. She's got so much wrong with her physically, but but she opens her mouth and you're like, where the hell did that come from? You can't get lactose intolerance from your granddaughter, okay? You can't. It doesn't happen. You can't get it from your kids. Your kids can get it from you through DNA, but you can't get it from your kids. That's not how it works. It's hereditary. It's not it's not it's not catching. Oh my god. But anyway, she got her feet from her dad though. She got her feet from her dad. They're gross looking. I've got tiny itty bitty cute feet. Her feet are like ginormous and shaped weird. And just ew. but but she's a little cutie. I mean, I see other features in her that I don't mention because I don't want her to feel like she has any part of him, cuz he's not a good guy. But I don't want her to feel like that. I don't want her to feel like he has anything to do with who she is or what she looks like. I mean, she's her. You know, she's herself. So I don't mention to her the things that I notice that are from him. But I mention the things that I notice that are from me because I want her to know that I'm glad that for the most part she takes after me. Because she is a beautiful kid and a beautiful soul, and I want her to know that I appreciate her. So I can't put my leg up like that anymore. It hurts my hip too much. But anyway, so at some point I gotta shut up and actually show you guys this jewelry, huh? So anyway, let's start with the stuff I have in here because I have that all out together. So there is this necklace, which I really like because it's got crosses on it. I'm gonna wear it for my Sunday video. I am sorry I have not done a Sunday video in a while. I didn't do one this week because I was not feeling well. I was really not feeling well. I was not up for it, which is exactly what I told Sam. So he knows I wasn't feeling up for it. That's why that's cut, because I hooked it together. And then I'm going to wear it with, obviously, with my my cross whistle and with this pretty little angel bracelet that has on like two parts of it. It has like little that stone that that Native Americans really like. I don't know why people tend to like to wear stones like this over there. I don't think it's actually the stone. I think it's just metal painted to look like it. But it's got some gems on it. It's got a little angel, if you could see the angel holding the heart. And then it's got some silver on it. And then in a couple, and then some gold and some brass. The silver says faith, if you can see that. And then the gold says trust. And then the blue one says love. And then the brass one says hope. So I really like this, especially for my Sunday videos. It's really cute and really pretty, and I love the feels of it. You know, like it definitely has some you know, self-care vibes there. Faith, trust, love, hope. Very self-care, very God. Very Bible-ish. So I really like this. So I think that goes really well with this necklace, which also has those gems on it. And I don't know, it's really pretty. I'll let you guys have a closer look of it. Isn't that pretty? It's really pretty. And wear that with my little cross-shaped dog whistle. I don't wear them for protection anymore because I know that the people that would come running to protect me are not the people who would protect me. So, yeah, I don't use it for that anymore. Now I just use it for calling my dog. Or if I don't need to call my dog, if I'm just taking him out with me somewhere to, like, make him behave. So there's that. And then there's this charm bracelet. There were bits and pieces on it that I took off and replaced with other pieces because I wanted to make it more me. Like this cross wasn't already on there. This wasn't already on there. That was just like it was an earring that didn't have another earring that I thought it was when I was done figuring out where I wanted bits and pieces of stuff. It was one of the last ones left, and I'm like, whatever. This wasn't on there before. There was a different heart on there, but I like this one better. And that was also an earring that didn't have a match, which is too bad because it actually kind of really matches a necklace that I have in storage. And then, was there anything else I replaced on there? I don't think so. Okay. But we'll go through the ones that are on it, that were originally on it anyway. There's a little angel right next to the cross. And then there's a tree of life. And then there's a key, which I think should have probably been over by the heart, but it is where it is. I could take it apart and mess with it some more and put it by the heart, but I don't feel like it right now. So, I mean, whatever. There's a lotus flower, and there's a feather, and there's a sun and a moon, and then there's way over here, there's a butterfly. So I like that. I'm really starting to really like charm bracelets that you can just put on with stretchy. Because it's hard for me to put on jewelry when it's not stretchy. And I mean, it's cute. It's got a lot of the stuff that I like on it. I mean, I did make it very me. The only thing that doesn't feel quite like me is that last one I put on that I don't even know what it's supposed to be. Like, to me it kind of looks like those weapons that you see in fantasy movies where it's like that gem right there would be the handle, and then it's got blades on either side. Like, I mean, I guess that could be like my nerd charm for me liking Diablo, I guess. I don't know. But I do like fantasy stuff, so I mean, it is what it is. And then there's this pretty ring that was in there. It doesn't fit anything but my pinky, so I really could not give that to Avea because her fingers are way bigger than mine. It might fit Mom's pinky. Our hands are about the same size. But I mean, it's cute. I don't typically wear jewelry on my pinky, but if it fits, I mean, it's cute. And then, let's see. Alrighty. I gotta take this. I hook them up together so I don't forget what I put with what. So, then there was this necklace. Like I said, I already had one that from this bunch of stuff that I liked better than the one that I just already showed you. So that I figured, if I can't be greedy, I can't keep them both. Give the other pretty one to somebody else. So the reason why I like this one better is it kind of matches one of the charms that I put on the other bracelet. And that's why I put it with the set. So it's not really a set. The earrings and the necklace are a set, but I mean, it is what it is. So there's this one. It has a little painted flower in it. I don't know what kind of flower that's supposed to be, but it's pretty. It's blue and it's pretty and it's shaped like a heart. And I like hearts. So, and then there's, I did put some bits and pieces on here from the other bracelet and some bits and pieces that were just laying around in there. Like, this was from the other bracelet. This horseshoe was from the other bracelet, but I thought it went better on this one. And then this was another earring that didn't have a match, and I thought it matched better this bracelet than anything. So, I thought, what I put on here just kind of fit. So the ones that were already on here were this cute little revolver. Isn't that adorable? I love that. And then there's this I know what they're called. Saddle. It's a saddle. It's a horse saddle. See, my brain farts are getting worse. And then there's a cowboy on a horse. Mom would get mad and tell me that I have to give this to her if she saw this video, because she likes horses. And then there's a cowboy boot. And then there's a cowboy hat. Little blue gems. There was another thing on here that I swear had blue gems on it. What was it? Oh, it was the cowboy on the horse. Okay. But there's a reason why I kept this one for me. Then the reason is my grandpa was kind of a California cowboy. So, he wore cowboy hats, he wore cowboy boots, he wore snap-up plaid shirts. And I don't mean button-up plaid shirts, snap-up plaid shirts. They were his favorite. He would get mad if you bought him button-ups. Jeans, and they were quite torn up because of how much he worked. And his preferred brand was Levi's. He was definitely a California cowboy. And yes, as tiny as this is, it fits me. Why? Because I am a midget. I am a tiny itty bitty midget. I had doubts, and then I put it on and I'm like, holy crap, I'm smaller than even I knew. But it fits me. So, I'll show you too. I'll even show you that it fits me. Alrighty. Come on. Unhook. Meow. Meow, they say. Hear that? I'm meowing at me. Alright. I don't want to lose that part, because I gotta hook it to her. Hook it to her. Okay. Hold on to the gun right there. Promise it's not real. I might get in trouble just for having this bracelet, because I'm not allowed to have anything that even looks like a gun right now. That doesn't seem fair, though. That I would get in trouble for having a bracelet. See, it fits. It fits, and it even has room to run down my wrist. See, I am as tiny as I say I am. I really am. So, I mean, it looks a little bit more cluttered than it did before, but I like that it does, because, I mean, it felt kind of empty before, and all of this stuff just kind of felt like it belonged on it. So, you know, and then put the necklace on to go with it. I don't even need to unhook the necklace. I don't even need to unhook it. It just, ta-da! And then, the earrings that go with it, where'd they go? There's one. Alright, where's the other one? Are you? I know you're in here. Where the heck? Oh, no, that's not it. That's not it either. The heck did it go? Okay. Is it stuck to this? Or one of these? Oh, I found it. Okay. It was in my butt. Next to my butt. It fell. So, these are the earrings that go with it. Cute little cowboy hat. See? Isn't that cute? So, the reason I kept this set is because of my grandpa. Because he's gone. I miss him. And it just kind of makes me feel closer to him. Wearing stuff that's kind of cowboyish. And it kind of makes me feel closer to my grandma also, because even though she wasn't really a cowboy in any way, shape, or form, She would dress me up when I was when I was very little, when we still lived in California, as a little cowgirl, like a glitzy little cowgirl. Yeah, the glitzy ones, the ones that are kind of embarrassing. Yeah. With the big old feather on a giant plume of feathers on the front of the hat. And white jeans and like lacy shit all over your shirt. Yeah. And I remember how I felt wearing that the same way I feel thinking about it. Like, just no. Why? Get this off of me. This is embarrassing. I don't like this. Please. No. But anyway, and then I kind of like his stuff more, that's more subtle, you know, subtle cowboy stuff, like not super glitzy cowboy stuff, but subtle. But anyway, so I have this problem in the winter where my fingers swell really bad and none of my rings then fit me anymore. So I've been trying to find ways around it because I like wearing rings in public, because when I wear rings in public, people, like on my ring finger, people think that I'm married and will then mess with me less. So, I mean, it still happens. I still get stalked. I still get sexually harassed. I still get followed home. I still get attempted attack and actually attacked. But it happens less frequently when I'm wearing a ring on that hand. So, this won't properly fit me until winter comes. But, it was in there, and I don't really care for the stone. It's not really me, but until I can find something that works better for me, like en masse, enough to where I have plenty of stuff to choose from, um, then I'm gonna wear it, until then, till I can have more to work with. And then maybe then I'll put it in my stuff for Mom and Avea. It is very pretty, but I'm not really into the whole um Native American stone thing. I can't really remember what that stone is called. I know what it is, I just don't remember. Um but I used to be, and then I found out that I'm in no way, shape, or form Native American. I don't have a single drop in me. So when I wear this stuff now, that when it's not with my cowboy stuff, when I wear this stuff now by itself, I then start to feel a little bit like I'm lying, like, or like I'm being lied to or posing or something. I like these earrings. I think they would go really well with this set. I just I don't know. I'm sure I need to just get over it, but ever since I found out my mom lied to me about who my dad was, um it just I feel every time I wear something that's Native American looking, um and without wearing the cowboy stuff with it, I feel wrong, you know? And I know it's probably just me. Nobody else probably, I'm betting nobody else sees that when I wear it. I think it's just entirely because I've been lied to so much for so long over it my whole life, that it just feels wrong to me. Like, I'm sure I'll get over it. But I don't know. It is really pretty, and I do really like it. It's just I feel like I'm lying to myself wearing it, I do like the earrings though, and I do like the ring. It's just it is what it is. I don't like being lied to. Nobody likes being lied to, especially about something that big, and then spending like decades telling me that there's something wrong with me because I can see through her story, because it just doesn't add up. Um, Decades telling me there's something wrong with me because I'm telling her that you can't have a baby, you can't get pregnant a week after having an abortion. It doesn't work that way. The body needs time to heal. It cannot just drop an egg on command. It doesn't work like that. That's not how it works. Um, as someone who has been in the medical field, she should know this, but apparently she doesn't even seem to understand that you can in fact get pregnant with the pull-out method. So, um, yeah. I've had to spend years explaining that to her repeatedly too. Um, so, because I understand science, I must be retarded and autistic because I could see the holes in her story because I understand how science works. Yeah. Didn't feel good the whole time she was saying that shit to me. Definitely didn't feel good when I found out the whole time I was right, that something was off with her story, and she spent my whole life basically calling me stupid because I didn't believe her. And this ring I found also, and I forgot to put it with that set. But isn't that cute? Another ring that only fits my pinky. But same style, same kind of stone, pretty. But yeah, that's why I've been having issues for the last year about it, because spent my whole life seeing right through that whole lie, knowing something just wasn't right, and then being told that I'm stupid because I could see through it, and because I understand how science works. And then come to find out I was right the whole time. I didn't know what I was right about until I got that DNA test, but I was right the whole time. She was lying about it the whole time. We were the abortion. She never had an abortion. We were the abortion. So, so with this set, you guys have already seen this necklace on me like multiple times. I changed the chain on it because I thought it matched the stone better that's in the paw print. The chain that was with it got damaged a long time ago because I've noticed nice stuff has a tendency to be put with chains that are really flimsy. So, the charm I got from Avea, the little paw print with the stone in the middle, and this ring I got from a store here in town that sells used clothing. This doesn't even fit my pinky. It's too big for my pinky, but too small for every other finger. And if I try to put it on on my ring fingers, it takes everything I have in me and stuff from the fridge to get it off. It will not come off. And then I start crying because it starts peeling off my skin. Yeah. I don't suggest buying these because they don't even fit me from that store. But they do have, unless you want to put it on a chain, because they do have cute sayings on them. Like this one says, love is patient. Love is patient, love is kind. And then these earrings that I put with it did come from the stuff I got yesterday. And I thought they were cute. I thought they matched the chain really well. So there's that. Pretty earrings. And then gonna put those right there. And then. Dude, where's my car? I think that's funny because I don't have a car. So, and then this didn't really come with earrings, but there were earrings that I thought matched it really well in there. I really like this necklace. It's little roses, and then the leaves, I don't know if you can see or not. I'm going to try to get it close so you guys can see. The leaves have little gems on them. So it's really pretty, and it's a little Y necklace. I love Y necklaces. They look kind of fancy to me. I love them, but it's pretty. And I mean, I would prefer my rose jewelry to be red, but I mean, that's just me. But blue roses are pretty too. I have blue roses in my kitchen. I like blue roses, and I like purple roses, and I like pink roses and red roses. I can't keep roses alive for the life of me. Can't keep anything alive except for animals. Plants don't like me. I don't know why. And then there's these little cute little wire earrings. I don't. Oops, I dropped one. I'm always dropping stuff. I'm so clumsy. Where did it go? I'll have to take the lantern and look for it later. I have a lantern over here. But when I say wire, the fabric that it's made out of, the little rose, is like a little wire fabric that's just folded into the shape of a rose. It's like wire mesh. It's really pretty. And then there was, I will find that with the lantern. It's not going to be hard. I just want to wait until I'm done with this video, because we don't want my ass in the air in the video underneath the couch looking for an earring. I can wait till the video's over to find it. And then there's this necklace. With a little cat eye gem on it. Very pretty. And it's on an antique chain. I don't know why they put it on an antique chain, but because I know that, as far as I know, cat eye jewelry didn't start coming out until I was like the 90s. So I know the gem itself could not possibly be antique, but it is on an antique chain. So they must have really liked it. I don't know. But I can tell from my jewelry expertise, because my grandma had a lot of antique jewelry. She had a lot of costume jewelry, like stuff you could get at the dollar store and whatnot. Also, but she had a lot of very expensive jewelry and antique jewelry. So, and she would let me go through it and look at it and try it on and all that stuff, and told me every day, all of this will be yours someday. She told me about the will that was never found, that I was supposed to get everything. I don't really care about getting everything, honestly. I would rather have her. But there are a few little things that I really, really want that meant the world to her and mean the world to me, like her Bible, her family Bible, her what she called her lesbian lamp. They're sisters picking flowers, but they're hanging on each other and laughing. So she called it that because she thought it was funny. She had a great sense of humor. Her necklace and earrings and her wedding ring are things that I would very much like to have that meant everything to her. And because they meant everything to her, they mean everything to me. So, those are things that I really wish that I had, that I could get from my family, that I have a feeling I'm never going to get. My stepdad already flat out told me I'm never getting my grandma's wedding ring, even though she told me she wanted me to have it. She told them she wanted me to have it. Yeah. But, I mean, I don't know. Can't make them give me something that they don't want to give me, you know? I can't make them do it. I can ask, but I can't make them. And then there's these earrings that I kind of, they don't really look like they go with it at all, but they're pretty, and at the moment, it's the closest I've got to work with. Most of the jewelry I own is in storage right now. But, I mean, for now, they look like they would go okay with that little necklace, and they're pretty. They're really kind of fancy schmancy looking, and I like fancy schmancy. I like some. They would go really good with my class ring, though. They would match perfectly with my class ring, if I could find that. I mean, I know where it is. I just don't know what box it's in. I know where all of it is. I just don't know what box it's all in. It's all over there. In Sam's shed. I just don't know what box it's in. My friend Lindsay. Alright, I'll message her later. She knows if I don't message back right away. I'm either doing a video, or I'm really out of it, or I'm busy. She gets busy too. She works her butt off, and then she works nights. There's a fly. Come here. Fly in my drink. Ew. That's gross. Yes, I drink after the flies. Why? Because if I throw everything out that the flies got into, I'd never have anything to drink. Just saying. And there's nothing I can do about it, because there's still no window there. I can't keep them out. There's no window. I've got plastic up. But there's no window, so they're gonna get in. There ain't nothing I can do about it. Yes, sometimes I use the word ain't. I know it's not an appropriate word. It's not a word that I should be using, because it's not appropriate. But it is what it is. And then I kind of put this little charm together. Because, I mean, these were pieces that were just kind of in there. But I thought together they looked cute as a little, like, Christmas charm. So, I mean, doesn't that kind of look like a little charm to hang on your tree? So, I thought this kind of looked like snow. And this kind of looks like a snowflake in there. And then there's a little Christmas bell. So, I thought that was cute. And then... Wait, let's go turn a little bit. Alrighty. And then there were earrings for that. Here's one. There's the other one. Alrighty. So, I thought this went really cute together. Let's not lose the end of the necklace. But we've got, and again, this is just salt from that salt rock. We've got another white cat eye charm there. And I will clean it up more. Get the salt off of it. I probably should anyway, because that could eat through it. And then we've got cat eye earrings. And then I thought this bracelet kind of matched it pretty well. And it's not necessarily cat eye. It's just, I think it would match it pretty well. Cute little bracelet. And yes, it fits me. Stop it, you guys. Leave that poor girl alone. I'm going to have to separate them real quick before the dog gets to them. Siren, mind your business. I got you, honey. I got you. I got you, babe. Go away. You mind your business. I know, honey. I know. I know. He tried to get you, didn't he? Yeah. I've got you. You're okay. You can meow at me all you want, but you're not going to get her. All right. Let's move you over here. Right. Hey. Right here. Right. Okay. If you want to go up there, it's up to you. Or just leave her alone. Then, I found this ring. The charm wasn't already on it. I put the charm on there. Leave her the hell alone. Leave her alone. Bonk. 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 I'm not even hitting you, dude. Siren, back off. Bonk. I'll bonk you again. Bonk. Bonk. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. Really, guys? Come on. So, I found this ring in there. It's just little wooden beads. It should have been on something stretchy, but it's not. I put this charm on there. This charm was originally on that one charm bracelet where I put the little black heart on there. Hi, bud. I will probably at some point find stretchy to put on this instead and just restring it because, I mean, it works. Excuse me with the burp. It works as a pinky ring, but I think it would work better as a pinky ring if it didn't cut off my circulation in the winter trying to wear it. And it would be great to be able to just fidget with it because, I mean, not only are stretchy rings like this convenient for me because they're stretchy, but you know, you can also kind of like fidget with them. So there's that. And then also in here, where's the other one? No, there's that one too. Dig around in here a little bit. And then there's this ring that I found in there. Kind of sparkly. Clearly, definitely, the stone was handmade. It's not a natural stone for sure. I mean, I don't know if the ring was handmade or not, but that is for sure not a natural stone. Because it's got like, confetti in it. So... But it's pretty. Little green ring. And then, yeah. There's that one I want to show. And oh, there's the other one for that one. And the other one for that one. And the other one for that one. Alright. Alrighty, I think the rest of these I kind of put with stuff. Alright. So I'll show those later. So these ones I found, I thought were pretty because they're like hard to see. They're like little leaves, but they got that, kind of almost cat eye effect, but I don't really know what it's called. It's like, I know it's not a stone at all. I know this effect can be like handmade, but I don't know what it's called, and I don't know how to do it, but I know it's really pretty. I really like this stuff. Um, I remember Mom bought me a pair of butterfly earrings once that were like this, but I don't have them anymore. I don't know what happened to them. They might have been in the jewelry that that Amanda stole. Um, well, actually, technically, Caleb stole the jewelry, and Amanda just happened to be the recipient of it and never gave it back, and spent over a decade using it to manipulate me to come over and spend time with her and stay friends with her, even though she kept stealing from me and kept manipulating me to buy her shit and kept trying to get in my pants. I'm not gay in any way, shape, or form. Nothing. No, I'm not gonna judge anyone who is. I'm just saying I'm not. So her knowing that and still trying to pull that crap on me, kind of don't make me feel safe around her. So, yeah. But yeah, she stole like a crap ton of my jewelry. Well, technically her husband did when we were together and I broke up with him, and he stole a bunch of my shit. And then he just gave all of my stuff to her. But the whole time I was with him, he was stealing from me anyway. So, yeah. Leave them alone, Siren. It's not your business. But it is what it is. I'm never going to see that jewelry again. Everything that was in it, some of it was antique, some of it was my grandma's before, sometimes some of it was my mom's before, and one piece, one set, my mom and my stepdad bought me specifically from a jewelry store. It was quite expensive and worth quite a bit of money, that they stole, that was in that bunch of jewelry that had a lot of sentimental value to it. Um, and I never saw any of it again. I broke up with him, he stole my crap, and he gave it all to her. And she spent over a decade trying to get me to hang out with her, which has gotten me raped. Just saying. Yeah. And sexually harassed and stalked. And I've had so many issues just hanging out with her, and people are like, why won't you be friends with her anymore? And I'm like, because every time I'm around her, someone tries to attack me, and then they try to tell me I was drunk hitting on them, and I'm like, no, I was not drunk, I was fully sober, telling you to stop and leave me alone. Like, every time I'm around her, every single time, this shit has happened to me. Every single time. Because the people she hangs out with assume that just because she's like that everyone around her is like that just wants to screw everything that moves. So, and she encourages them to do it. She doesn't tell them, oh, she's not interested. She encourages them to sexually harass and sexually assault you. So, yeah. I'm not going to give you her last name, but she knows who she is. And that's just the tip of the iceberg of why I stopped talking to her. She also told everybody that I gave my kid away and was mad at me for it. I did not give my kid away. But anyway, there's these earrings that look like little starfish that I thought were cute. I thought those would go really good with the Halloween costume I have in storage that's like supposed to be like sea goddess or something. Has like a belt that kind of matches it that has starfish and shells on it. That's really cute. And I mean, I didn't buy the costume. I just found pieces and just kind of created it and used this like pretty nightgown that I have that I think looks like a sea goddess dress. Um, it's not see through or anything. It actually could have been. I don't even think it's a nightgown. I think it's actually a dress. But I mean, the fabric is the way that it's made. It could be either a dress or a nightgown. I don't think it matters, but I thought those would match it really well because they're cute and when I get it back someday. And then these, y'all know how much I love purple, right? Y'all know I love purple. Y'all know I love amethyst. I mean, y'all know. Um, I don't think these are real amethyst. They don't feel like real amethyst. They kind of feel plasticky. But they look like amethyst and they're pretty. And I have this beautiful amethyst necklace in storage that these would go great with. So I would definitely wear these with that. And then we already showed this ring. Y'all already saw that ring like a while ago. I've had this for a long freaking time. Um, Earrings I don't need to show. I'm just trying to remove stuff out of here for the moment that you guys don't need to see, so I know what I'm going through for what. Just real quick, just pull stuff out of here that I'm not going to show you guys, so I can keep it all separate. And then I'll put them right back in. Nothing's going to get lost up here or anything. Come here. All right. And that doesn't need to be in there right now. All right. Now these, I forgot to show you guys. I have a necklace in storage that would go really good with these. Um, that my mom bought me when we were on vacation to Florida and the Bahamas. Um, the the necklace itself is actually two interlocking, well, not interlocking, but two hearts. One black one and then a clear one inside of it. But these earrings kind of remind me of that, and so I think they kind of would be perfect to go with it. But if you guys can see those, okay, because there's the black gems there and then the clear gems there, just like the heart necklace, just only not hearts, just more of a teardrop than hearts. But I mean, teardrops go good with hearts. I mean, right? But anyway, so let's move on. All right, come on. There we go. So then there is this necklace, which I think kind of looks pretty, like looks kind of like waves, sort of. I think it's pretty. And then that's one of those like hoop necklaces that kind of just sits there. That would be kind of great for like pretending to be a genie or something. Like if you want to dress up like a genie for Halloween. Like necklaces like that would be great for that. And then there's this this cuff bracelet. And on the inside, I didn't notice this before, but on the inside it says, quote, cuffs. Okay. It definitely says that it has that. And it says, difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. It is not wrong. And I mean, it goes on me easy, but the problem with cuffs and me being tiny is they tend to end up like that. And sometimes they fall off. I don't think this one will because it's pushed tight enough to where I think a child wore it before, or a woman about as tiny as me. But um, yeah, because it hurts to put on and take off. So it was definitely pushed tight enough to fit me, um, to where it can go on and off without falling off. Um, and then and the reason I had it hooked both in the charm and on the necklace is because I don't want it to fall off on its own. So there's that. Alrighty. Okay. And then let's move on. Find our next thing that I'm going to show you. Alright. Now this one I just put with my my Tinkerbell necklace and ring because I couldn't think of anything else to put with it, but it is a pretty little tennis bracelet with little X's. I'm going to assume that means X's and O's, but okay. But it definitely must be worth something, because anything that has a clasp like this where you cannot get it off without pushing it open are usually worth something. So you don't find that stuff on cheap jewelry. Now, I have had an issue with my mom where she insisted she had to have something appraised for me to see if it was worth anything, that I got that had a clasp like this. And then I asked about it. She told me it wasn't worth anything. I'm like, okay, well, I don't care. Can I have it back? And I asked about it, and I asked about it, and I asked about it, and I never got it back. Well, one of the times when I was there staying with her, I found it in my daughter's jewelry box because she was hiding it from me. She didn't want me to find it in her jewelry box, so she hid it in my daughter's jewelry box, along with actually my my Tinkerbell ring, which I had bought, and it was shipped to her house because that's where I was staying at the time, and I never got it. I actually even got a refund for it because I never got it. Come to find out, my mom got it and then kept it and gave it to my daughter. So again, my mom kind of has an issue with stealing from me. I don't know why she does it. I really don't. And then she plays it off like she didn't know better. Like, if it arrives in the mail with my name on it, you at least tell me about it and give it to me. So if it's not for someone there, I have it. And if it is for someone there, I have the choice to give it to them. Because if I've stayed there, chances are I'm probably going to get things in the mail there. And she knew it wasn't for Avea too, because she knew I'd been waiting for it. Because I kept asking about it and asking about it and asking about it if it came in the mail. And she kept telling me it never did. I'm betting it actually came in the mail while I was still there. And she still decided to keep it. Because she's done that before. And she's stolen my things out of my things while I was living there. She's stolen my things out of storage that I had stored there. Like, she has an issue with stealing my things. So, yeah. I don't know why. I don't know why she feels the need to steal from me when she knows I have so little and she has so much money to work with. Like, I don't get it. I really don't understand, but she does, and it's just crazy. I don't understand it at all. I really don't. But it is what it is. But so if you ever encounter any jewelry that has a clasp like this, ever, it's worth money. Do not get rid of it. Okay? Um don't let anybody else say they want to have it appraised and then take it from you and then like never give it back. Cuz that's clearly happened to me. Um and I was back then I was like a lot more trusting of my mom than I should have been. Um I've learned since then. I've learned a lot since then about my family. Yeah. When you see enough, eventually you just stop trusting and start being a little bit more wary of people. I mean, you can only trust so much, right? Okay, there's that necklace that I already showed you guys. Okay, we want stuff you guys haven't seen yet. The stuff that we just got yesterday. All right, and then let's see. With that set, I have some of these. I really need backs to them because the backs were missing. So I'm going to probably buy some earring backs when I get the chance. Um, but to this set, I found like I said, I put all of these sets together. They weren't made to be sets. I just kind of threw them together, except for the cowboy stuff because that was clearly a set. Obviously. But then there's these little love earrings that have little roses for the O. Those are cute, right? With those, I have, let's put these over here actually. With those, I have, oh yeah, I did unhook it. I had to unhook it to take it off. There's this pretty little love banner necklace. Isn't that pretty? And then with that, I have this little pink leather bracelet. The pink has worn off a little bit on some of the leather, which is okay. It is what it is. But on it, it says, if you can see it, live, laugh, love. I don't know if it says anything on this charm right here. Let's see. Nope, just the company it's made from. Nothing special, just the company. But I thought that was very self-care and cute and went very perfectly with this this love necklace. And then with it, I decided to put this bracelet, this little stretchy bracelet. And the reason is because one of the beads on it, and again, this is just from the Salt Rock. One of the beads on it says mom, and it has a little pink gem on there and a heart for the O. And then on here with a little heart charm, it says, thank you, Mom, for being you, XOXO. And since somebody was with me when we found it all, I'm going to pretend that this is from him. Because kind of in a way it was, because he was with me when I found it. Right? Right? Because my pets are my kids. They may not be able to buy stuff for me or give stuff to me like kids can. But if I find something while I'm with them that says mom on it, yeah, or maybe if I buy something thinking of them that says mom on it for myself, then it's from them, right? It's from my puppy and my kitties. Yeah. Yeah. Is this from you, buddy? Is this from you? Saren, is that from you? Yeah, am I your mommy? Yeah, you love your mommy. Yeah. Yeah, mommy loves you too. You? Mommy loves you too. Yes, I do. All right. Okay, back up. Good boy. All right. Calm. Calm down. I know. You're excited. I got you all excited because I pet you. Are you whining at me? Aw, I know. I love you too. Would you whine at me? Why are you whining at me? What's wrong? What? What? But Mom, I want more pets. Mom, please. But Mom, pets. Please. Okay, back up. Because I gotta do more jewelry. Okay? I got to. Or this video is gonna be insanely long. We gotta do the video. Okay? Are you alright? Sometimes I wonder about him. Sometimes I do. Alrighty, and then we have this little necklace, which is just a little ruby, which happens to be Avea's birthstone. Yeah, Avea's birthstone is the ruby. What's the matter, bud? And with it, there were this set of earrings. He's feeling ignored. These little ruby earrings. And then, there were these earrings I can wear with it. These little, I love earrings like this. I know they're kind of like cheap, but they remind me of fancy earrings people used to wear in the old days. That now they just make copies of them cheap. But I like them. I don't care that they're cheap. I think they're pretty. So there's that. And now that jewelry box is empty, so I can put all that stuffs back in there. That was in there. And I don't know why I forgot to put some of this back up on the jewelry rack. On the necklace rack. But I did, and that's okay though. It's okay, because I'm going to put it back. I will put it back, won't I? That was just a loose chain that doesn't have anything with it yet. I have some chains like that. Alright. I do still need to find that earring underneath the couch, too. So, there's all that. And then, I feel like that guy on those commercials. And wait, there's more. I do. I kind of feel like him at the moment. That's old. Alright. But this is new. This actually had a picture in it when I found it. And to me, it seems kind of weird to wear something with a picture in it of people you don't know. So I removed the picture. But I figure I can put my own picture in there, or I can put a stone in there. It's not that hard. When I find a stone that'll fit in there, I'll put it in there. But I need brooches. I'm like very dire need of brooches. And then there's this one that looks like a little bundle of roses. It's pretty. Oh, even has stems. Oh, bundle of roses. It's pretty. And then there's, if it'll come untangled. Now, I have somewhere in storage a charm that looks just like this. So I kind of know, I have a good idea of where they got it from, because My charm I made into a necklace because of where I got it from. At the time, I was still making and selling jewelry, or trying to sell jewelry, but people don't buy from you when they think you're stupid. They just try to steal from you or try to talk you down to $5 to $2 to $0, and then don't pay you, and then say that they left you the money but didn't, and the thing is missing, and they're like, I didn't take it. But yeah, when you're trying to make and sell shit, um and you have ADHD and you're 4'10", people assume based on your ADHD and your height that you must be stupid. So they will not buy from you. They will only steal from you. And yeah. So I had to stop making jewelry because that's how stuff works for me. People don't buy from me. They steal from me. That's just how it is. Um but I had the same charm that I made a necklace with, and I bought my charm from what's it called in Midland? Not Joann's, the other place, the one that's by the mall. I know what it's called. I buy my paints there sometimes. It's a craft store in Midland. It's not Hobby Lobby. They have a Hobby Lobby here in Mount Pleasant, but in Midland it's something else. Another popular craft store. I can't remember what it's called. It's been so long since I've been there, I forgot what they're called. But that's where I bought it. If I can remember what it's called, I don't remember. Sam will probably comment in the comments and remind me what it's called, or he'll probably remind me on Messenger, and I'll put it in the comments what it's called. But I don't remember. I don't remember what the store in Midland is called. They have two craft stores there. They have Joann Fabrics, which is actually over by the over by uh, the Secretary of State, where you get your driver's license and stuff. And then there's the other one that I'm thinking of that's over by the mall. But so it is what it is. I'll remember. I'll probably remember as soon as I'm done with the video. My memory sucks so bad. But then I figured it would be okay on this chain this cord that I found in there. I know what this cord was originally supposed to be. It was originally supposed to be like one of those cords for your card at the casino. That's clearly where they got it from. I can tell because it's the same exact clip. It's the same exact material. Everything about it screams, this came for free from the casino. It's a casino lanyard. But I mean, they cut it off. They made it shorter. And I have one too. Mine's purple, but because my favorite color is purple. And then there's this, which is actually one of those chains that you can wear as a bracelet, a necklace, or a belly chain because it's magnetic. So I don't feel like unraveling it right now and then raveling it back up. And it's a little bit too time consuming for me for a video that's already at 2 hours. Who's gonna watch this? Probably nobody. They're gonna see how long it is and be like, screw that shit. Nope. but yeah, it's pretty. And I figured it would make a cute bracelet to go along with that. So yeah, there it is. And that was the last thing, guys. Oh no, wait, that wasn't the last thing. Speaking too soon. There is something else that I did not show you guys yet. I turned to it and then I forgot about it. All right. Alrighty. And it's heavy too. No, I know what that is. Never mind. Alright, so this. Come here. This I thought kind of looked like one of those Egyptian necklaces. And I kind of added those snake earrings I got from those um, advent calendar boxes to it so that like because I figured it looked like very Cleopatra like. So I figured those look like kind of Cleopatra like earrings. You know, I'll probably wear it with something Cleopatra like my Cleopatra costume that I have in storage. Everything's in storage. But I mean, I thought that looked very, very Cleopatra like, doesn't it? It does. It looks very Cleopatra. And then, um, I figured this set of beads is kind of more my grandma's thing, like just random beads like this. She would wear them all the time, like they drooped down to her belly button, and they were like just really long, and she was like obsessed with them. I actually like in elementary, if we did really, really good in school and we were very, very behaved, they would give us like this like fake money at the end of the day, and at the end of the week if we earned enough of it we would be able to buy a prize from their little prize box, and they would have all of these like plastic beads in there, and I knew how much my grandma loved them, so I just kept buying that. So I never really bought anything from myself from out of it, even though I was in elementary school. I mean, now I think more about myself and buy more focusing on myself than I ever have in my entire life. And even now, I focus a lot on Sam and the animals and Avea and my mom and like pretty much everyone but me. But now I'm focusing so much more on what I need and what I want than I ever have in my whole life. I've always been someone that just automatically goes straight to taking care of everybody else. Even in elementary school, when I didn't have any need to take care of anybody else, I just I just wanted to make my grandma and my mom happy. So if I found ways that I thought things that I thought they would like, I would make sure that I could buy them from them for them. If I had the money, if I had a way to afford it, I would get it for them. Um, but it was my whole life. It was always about everybody else. So um, within the last several years, I've started to get sick of being stolen from and not appreciated, and my things thrown away that I've spent money on to give to other people. Um, and like just not treated well, you know. Now, Sam doesn't do that stuff. As far as I know, he still has everything that I gave him, as far as I know. Um, and he does not treat me bad at all. He is very, very good to me. He's very sweet and very loving and really just takes good care of me. He goes out of his way, above and beyond, to take care of me. Like, you can't even imagine. Um, he will put himself in debt to take care of me, like he did the last week when he bonded Siren out to get him back for me. He has to pay his mom back for that. So, yeah, it's it's not like he just had it laying around or like um like I paid for it. If I had the money I would have, but he knew I was very overdrafted and did not have it for because I spent all that money on my birthday. So yeah, so he borrowed money from his mom in order to get my dog bonded out for me because someone took him. So um yeah. Like, he does stuff like that for me all the time. He is always saving my butt, whether it be financially or otherwise. He is always saving my butt. He is always buying things for me last minute, doing things for me last minute, doing things and paying for things that he knows I can't afford, and just always taking care of me. Like, people keep complaining that he gets all this credit for taking care of me, but he's the one that does it. He takes me to the store at least twice a month, sometimes more than that. He If I have any appointments, he takes me to all of my appointments. He goes out of his way to make sure I am taken care of. So, I mean, there is no reason for anybody to ever give me shit about him, because he definitely does everything he possibly can to take care of me. So anyway, that's why I still try to take care of him in return, even though he knows I can't afford it, which is why he doesn't ever really expect me to do anything for him. It's just, I want to give back, when I can. He knows I can't afford it, and I should be putting my money into my channel, but I secretly have something in my cart for him for Christmas next month. He doesn't know about. He might know about it if he's watched my videos lately, but I don't think he knows about it. I hope he doesn't know about it. But I have something in there for him. But yeah, so with how I've noticed just constantly nothing really going my way with people except for Sam, the last couple decades, I've kind of stopped taking care of people. I've stopped letting people into my home. I've stopped trusting people. I've stopped leaving the house without Sam. I've stopped talking to people. I just don't have anything to do with people anymore. And I'm putting all of my money into taking care of the house, my bills, the animals, and my channel, So, I mean, because anything I put on my channel isn't just for me. It's also for you guys. And it's also for growing my channel. So, it's not, anything for me isn't really just for me. It's helping me get to that point where I might possibly someday be able to make money off of this channel, so I can put more into it. Buy more stuff. But anyway, so but I thought, these beads, like, really, to me, look, because they're very turquoise and, with gold beads in between. They kind of remind me of Cleopatra, and of Egyptian style stuff. And I know this bracelet kind of looks more like Native American, but they would wear a lot of stuff like this too. Like, all kinds of different stones, and like all kinds of stuff like this. So, I mean, this could go either way if you ignore the fact that there's an arrow carved on it. I mean, I know I have better stuff than this in storage that I can wear with it, but until then. But you know what? I'm gonna give this to Avea. Or Mom. No, it won't fit Avea. It might fit Mom. Mom might like it. Because, I mean, I can't really wear this stuff until I get my stuff out of storage anyway. Because I can't wear the costume without the costume, right? But, when I get the chance to see them, at least I'll be able to give them stuff, some nice stuff. I mean, I know Avea don't really seem to care about me, but I still want to try, I want to do my best without breaking my bank, without putting myself in debt like I used to. Because I used to do that. I used to ask mom what she wanted for Christmas, and then mom would tell me, and then I would overdraft to get her that thing that she wanted. And then I'd get there, or I'd call mom and tell her, oh, I bought it. Or I'd get there, and mom would be like, oh, I already bought that. And then Avea would get mad because she got two. Because I can't afford to take it back and get something else because I don't know what she likes. I don't know what she wants. You know, mom knows what she likes and what she wants. She could have gone, and she has the money to go back and get something else. And I don't have transportation. So, that was very hurtful for me, knowing that she had ways to get back to the store to return it and get something else, knowing that she told me that's what she wanted and went and got it anyway. Um, Knowing that I had to overdraft in order to get it, and I can't put the money back on the card and still have it to buy something else because I overdrafted to get it. Like, I mean, and she just made it out like I was the one being unreasonable. Well, she knew what she told me she wanted, and she knew I was going to get it, and then she went and bought it anyway, knowing that I wouldn't be able to take it back, that there was no way I could get something else. Um, and she did this for years, and then it got to a point where I stopped asking what Avea wanted for Christmas and then just started buying whatever I could afford. And then Avea just, they got to a point where they started telling her that everything I bought wasn't good enough because I can't afford to buy the things that they can afford to buy. So she started acting snooty about everything I got her, and like decided she didn't like anything I got, and would eventually just throw it away. Um, so when she got into fidget toys and slime, I was really excited because I was like, cool, I can get her all these fidget toys and all this slime, and she'll love this. So I came over there that year for Christmas, super excited, and for her made a thing for her birthday that year, super excited, thinking that she was gonna absolutely adore everything I gave her. Come to find out, she threw it all away, and the next year she didn't like fidget toys and slime anymore. She threw it all away. Everything I got her. And now the only thing she likes is expensive stuff. So, as much as I do want to give to my child, do I want to put myself in debt when I'm already in debt trying to pay my bills? Um, to give her something that I can't afford to buy, that I don't even know she is going to like, that she might just throw away anyway, and still be in debt over it because I went out of my way to try to get her something nice with money I don't have. I mean, I can't afford it. Now, if I'm getting into debt over my channel, at least I'm getting something out of it. You guys are watching it. You guys are appreciating the things that I do. And, at the end of the day, sometimes I get new subs. I appreciate the view, whatever views I get on anything. I feel appreciated by you guys. You guys aren't just watching my stuff and then just being like, screw her. You guys are staying, you guys are subscribing, you guys are supporting me. You may not be saying a whole lot in the comments because I don't get comments very often, but you guys are still supporting me, and I appreciate that. I want to take care of my daughter, I do, but at the same time, I need to take care of me. I need to take care of the things in my life that do show me that I'm appreciated, like the animals and my channel and Sam. If I'm going to continuously be knocked down by the lack of appreciation of the people that I love in my life, that I'm trying to give to and put myself in debt over, can't make it through winter for giving, for the gifts that I give them. Um, you know, I can't keep doing that. You know, I can't put everything I have into gifts, every penny I have into gifts for people that are going to throw them away and then not care that that gift cost me my power bill. Like, I can't do it. You know? I mean, overdrafting for my birthday for the channel, you know, you guys appreciate that. I'm not going to do it in that degree again until my next birthday, but but you know, at least you guys appreciate that. Buying things for the animals, they appreciate that. Doing things for Sam, he appreciates it. You know, I gotta I gotta do what takes care of me. You know, I don't have much to live on. Gotta take care of myself. And if I'm not being appreciated spending money I don't have, and it's just being thrown away, then I can't afford to spend that money. So, but anyway, this is the last thing I had to show you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys didn't mind my ranting yet again. But please like, share, and subscribe, and have a beautiful day. And if nobody has told you today, you are loved, you are appreciated, you are needed, and you are enough. Don't let anybody tell you any different, because I appreciate you. I love you, even if I don't know you. I appreciate you. You know, you're needed. You're needed here. You know, right here, watching my videos. You're needed. Thank you. Have a beautiful day, guys. Bye-bye.